eyes on the North Bay, not just today, but really over the course of the next week as a significant atmospheric river system stalls out for our northern neighbors. What this means is for the rest of us, you're not going to see much of anything today nor tomorrow. In fact, this is your live look from the East Bay Hills into San Francisco, where things are in the clear. This is your rapidly strengthening low pressure area to the north, one of the strongest of these kind of systems that we've seen this time of year in some time. It is resulting in extremely strong winds across the Pacific Northwest. And as you can see, there is your atmospheric river plume centered offshore and right squared up on the north coast. This is going to result in flooding risk for our northern California counties from Del Norte, Humboldt counties down into Mendocino, Sonoma, and even Marin and Napa counties too. Let's zoom in on some of these areas that are actually looking at present rainfall as we speak. That includes Marin northward. Once you hit the Golden Gate, it's pretty dry south of there. It's almost like you drew that line right where the Golden Gate was. The heavier rainfall definitely for areas like Santa Rosa, Guerneville today. Santa Rosa likely going to at least near 10 inches of rain in the days to come. That means you have around 15, 16 inches of rain, if not more, that is directly going to be funneling into those drainages around these areas, such as the Russian River. And that's where the concern of flooding lies here. You can see in Futurecast, we're already in the midst of these showers having picked up now for the North Bay. And that is something that continues all day long today. 6:45 a.m. here, heavy rain in Santa Rosa. 8:30 a.m. here, heavy rain in Santa Rosa. But some heavy pockets towards Novato, still predominantly dry for the rest of the Bay Area. 10:15 a.m. heavy rain only becomes more widespread for our North Bay counties. Noontime, Santa Rosa getting no break. Marin County comparatively light, but still rainy. By 2:15 p.m., some of the rest of us could see a couple of sprinkles, but that heavy rain not letting up for our Santa Rosa neighbors at that point. 5 p.m. tonight, evening commute. Rainfall continues to be heavy in the North Bay, and at this point, we could see some standing water on roadways, so that evening commute tonight could be a bit rocky for 101, 37, your other routes in the North Bay. Still, not much of an impact elsewhere, though. That same trend continues into tomorrow, too, with our heavy rainfall up north and just brief, moderate showers for the rest of the Bay Area. Really won't be until Friday that all of us across the Bay really start to see this atmospheric river squared up a little bit further southward. As you can see, Thursday, it's still north. By Friday, we start to see it dive into the rest of the Bay. That's where the rest of us will get in the mix as far as rainfall totals go. That disparity between the North Bay and South Bay is huge. By 9 p.m. tonight, Santa Rosa has seen multiple inches of rain. San Jose likely hasn't seen much more than a drop. We'll continue to see that rain piling up through the weekend into early next week. And as I mentioned, Santa Rosa could see well over 10 inches of rain in surrounding areas by the time we reach early next week, which adds up to that flooding potential. Futurecast of rainfall totals even further north from there are so significant. Areas in white on this map are areas where flooding concerns is major, and that includes Santa Rosa up the north coast, even out towards the northern end of the Central Valley. Spots like Sacramento could see 6 inches of rain in the week ahead of us. So definitely significant rain here, but also significant snow. Multiple feet of it piling up in the Sierra Nevada as well as the southern Cascades. Thus, these winter weather advisories we have. Futurecast of wind gusts showing strong winds across the Bay. So even most of the Bay Area not seeing rain, we will be looking at some strong winds today with those gusts exceeding 40 miles per hour. Thus, high wind advisories in effect for a lot of the Bay Area kicking off tonight. Forecast highs today, 50s to 60s for your daytime highs. That's something that doesn't change very much in this forecast. Rain remains a northern event today and tomorrow. Rain for all of us on Friday. Showers continue into Saturday. Rain continuing into early next week.